Hannah Arendt, 1906–1975, was one of the most important political thinkers of the 20th century. Born in Germany, she studied under Martin Heidegger and Karl Jaspers. Her concern was not abstract speculation, but the concrete realities of politics, power, and responsibility. Arendt fled Nazi Germany in 1933, lived in France, and later migrated to the United States. Her writings cover totalitarianism, revolution, freedom, violence, and the human condition. Let us walk through her major works, which together form a rich body of political thought. This overview is for political science students preparing to engage Arendt's ideas critically. We begin with the origins of totalitarianism. 1. The Origins of Totalitarianism, 1951. Arendt wrote this after World War II. She argued totalitarianism was a new form of government, rooted in anti-Semitism, imperialism, and ideology, plus terror. 2. Rahel Varnhagen, The Life of a Jewess, 1958. A biography. Through Rahel's life, Arendt explored Jewish identity, assimilation, and exclusion in European society. 3. The Human Condition, 1958. Perhaps her most ambitious book. She distinguishes labor, work, and action, with action as the site of freedom in the public realm. 4. Between Past and Future, 1961. Essays on the loss of tradition and authority. She stresses judgment and critical reflection as necessary in crisis. 5. Eichmann in Jerusalem, 1963. Reporting on Adolf Eichmann's trial. Arendt coined the phrase, the banality of evil. Eichmann as an ordinary bureaucrat who failed to think. 6. On Revolution, 1963. Comparing the American and French revolutions. She argues the French focus on social equality led to violence, while the American case preserved institutions for political freedom. 7. Men in Dark Times, 1968. Essays on thinkers who maintained dignity in dark political times. Arendt shows how individuals can preserve moral clarity amid oppression. 8. On Violence, 1970. A short but influential essay. She distinguishes power, rooted in collective legitimacy, from violence, which signals power's breakdown. 9. Crises of the Republic, 1972. Essays on the 1960s-70s turmoil in America. She examines civil disobedience, lying in politics, and the erosion of trust between citizens and government. 10. The Life of the Mind, 1978, posthumous. Her final unfinished project. She divided mental life into thinking, willing, and judging. Only the first two were completed before her death. Across biography, theory, and reportage, Arendt's work grapples with totalitarianism, freedom, violence, and morality. Her enduring message: politics requires the active participation of ordinary citizens. How do we carry Arendt's lessons into our own political life? Consider the difference between power and violence, and the role of action in public freedom. Arendt reminds us freedom is not guaranteed. It exists when people come together to think, speak, and act. Her work invites ongoing study and critical judgment. Hannah Arendt's writings span biography, political theory, philosophy, and commentary. Her core message: politics belongs to everyone, not just rulers or experts. Freedom exists when people gather to think, speak, and act responsibly in public life. For political science students, read Arendt to sharpen judgment and to understand modern dangers to freedom. Her life and work continue to challenge us to take responsibility for politics. For further reading, see the 10 works referenced. Subscribe for more political theory overviews.